Girls are turned on when they show these 5 signs. Trust me, these are signs every man should know because women are always giving off subtle signals when they're into us. If you miss these, you're missing out big time. So let's break it down and make sure you're never in the dark again. Sign 1, the specific gaze. Imagine this, you're sitting in a room minding your own business and then beautiful girl walks in. Naturally, your instinct is to check her out, right? We men are pretty good at quickly noticing when someone attractive enters our space, but here's the kicker. Women are even better at it. They can sense a guy they find attractive almost instantly. It's no secret, really. Women are selective, and because of that, they're also very deliberate about what they choose to notice. If she's not interested, she won't waste a single glance your way. Women always have a purpose, so if she's looking at you, there's a reason. Now here's a little trick I love to use to gauge a girl's interest based on her gaze. Next time you walk into a place like a coffee shop, don't immediately start scanning the room for girls. Instead, order your coffee, find a seat, and get comfortable. Only then should you start casually noticing the people around you. This simple approach can make you seem more confident and dominant in the room. Confidence and dominance are attractive traits, and when a girl notices these qualities, she's more likely to keep looking your way. If you catch her looking at you for more than 5 seconds, then looking away when you glance back, only to look your way again soon after, 99% of the time, she's interested. Sign 2, the downward glance. This next sign builds on the first one. If a girl looks at you and she's interested, the next thing she might do is something called the downward glance. Studies have shown that when a girl is attracted to a guy, she'll often lower her gaze as a sign of submission. It's like a natural response tied to the instinct of wanting to be led and dominated by a man. It's all about the interplay between feminine and masculine energies. When she looks in your direction, make eye contact, and then see where her gaze goes next. If she looks downward for a few seconds, there's a good chance she's into you. This is a more definitive sign than if she just glances your way and then goes back to whatever she was doing. Sign 3, the emotional explosion. Let's talk about what weak men often do when they're interested in a girl. They try to show off in an aggressive way, like slamming a basketball down hard or closing a car door loudly. It's all about trying to get noticed, right? But here's the thing. Women do something similar, just not as aggressively. Instead of physical displays, they have what I like to call an emotional explosion. This is one of the most classic signs of attraction, and women have been doing it for ages. It usually comes in the form of loud laughter or suddenly speaking in a higher pitch. So, if you walk into a room and hear a girl laugh a bit too loudly or start talking in a high-pitched voice, take note. Look toward the sound and see who makes eye contact with you. If you catch her doing that, she's likely interested in your presence. Sign 4, moving the lower body. Here's where things get really interesting. When a girl is into a guy, there are things going on in her brain that cause her body to react in ways she can't even control. One of these responses is movement in her lower body. Girls know that guys find their legs attractive, and this awareness often leads to subtle movements like leg crossing, fidgeting, or shifting in their seats. Studies have shown that women often move the lower part of their bodies to attract attention from guys they like. So, if you notice a girl shaking her legs slightly or moving her hands toward her legs while looking around, there's a good chance she finds you attractive. Sign 5, talking. Almost every girl out there loves to talk. It's in their nature. They have a greater need for communication than we do as men, and when they talk, their brain releases a cocktail of chemicals that make them feel good, almost euphoric. One of the subtle, unconscious signals a girl gives when she likes a guy is by engaging in conversation to get that euphoric feeling. This sign is different from the others because it can only be noticed when you're talking directly with her. If she seems really excited to keep the conversation going and talks at length in front of you, that's a very clear sign she's into you. The longer she talks, the more she's enjoying your company because you're giving her that euphoric effect. So there you have it, the 5 signs that a girl is biologically interested in you. These signs might be subtle, but they're there if you know what to look for. Pay attention to them and you'll never miss out on a chance with someone who's into you. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps. See you in the next video.